Hi, my name is Jennifer Diebold. I'm a second wave light worker, and what I came in as a second wave light worker as is my purpose was to take on lessons from age 10 to 2017 with my near-death car accident. I wrote them in the Akashic library before I was born. What some of us don't realize is that we sign up for some of this before we're born, whether we can grasp the idea or not. It's really important to realize that if that is what you did yourself. And I'm also a starseed. I resonate most with the Pleiadians, but we're all equal. Those who are getting glimpses of 5D and higher are all equal, even those who are on 5D. No one is better than the other. We all belong on pedestals next to each other. No competition. And one thing that I'm working on that I wanted to share about that hopefully can, as well as help me grow, is to assist anyone who's going through this to grow as well. Kind of meeting where you guys are at and vice versa. Teamwork. So one thing I'm working on is the limiting belief of lack. And the limiting belief behind lack is I'm not good enough. And that's because I definitely need work on my confidence, and I am working on that separately. But what I feel like I'm not good enough is because of the teachings of the Matrix. And not by my higher self, as well as the creator and the universe, in my opinion, as well. And those on my team, all on our team 5D or higher. So we're all in this, and because, like, one example is in my family. My parents buy us a house if we get married, and I got married, but it's a paper, and it didn't work out, so I didn't get a house. And I think that's a teaching of the Matrix. Also, if I would have grown spiritually and learned about all that after the age of 10, and kind of if they would have assisted me with cultivating it more as a child, I could have grown spiritually and gotten my own house. But the universe laughed, and because I've always wanted this apartment detail for details, the universe had a better plan. You're successful if you get married, it's taught. And that's not necessarily success to me. Success is being independent and having my freedom to be able to be single and focus on me. And that is really important too. Another teaching is the educational system. That if you don't have a college degree, you're not good enough. I have 2 years. I almost completed my bachelor's, and I stopped going because it was not the field that I wanted to go into. But instead of having the educational system, I'm a student of life and highly intelligent in that area rather than the educational system. And I know a lot of us are on the same page with that one. What else? So, those are some of the teachings of the Matrix, and I didn't achieve that. What I achieved is growing as a spiritual being, evolving, being a caterpillar and blossoming into a butterfly. And I don't have, like, a top job like a lawyer. I never did. And so I felt like I wasn't good enough. All this is teachings of the Matrix. And to me, what's important is staying true to who one is, whether you're single, divorced, or married. Staying true to who one is, wanting the type of shelter that you have, that you want, getting that, and achieving that. We all have our own wants and desires, and the meaning of success is being a spiritual being, multi-dimensional, and growing as a sovereign being, co-creating new earth, 5D or higher, and meeting people where they're at, and vice versa, to grow as teamwork. To me, that's success, purposes, and it gets better from here. Your wildest dreams come true when you manifest, alchemize, see what works for you, and working with teamwork, having pure intentions, good energy, manifesting, especially now while the energies are high, manifesting with all these good energies for the benefit of each other's own good, especially your own. So that's kind of like where I'm not good enough came from, and these are the lessons that I've learned from them, and hopefully this message reaches a lot of people out there. And I would love to hear some feedback on what's worked for you as well. And please like, please subscribe, please comment. I love comments. I love to hear some. And in the description box, I put the link to my profile on Facebook, as well as the link for 2 links for the book that I wrote, The Journey to Enlightenment, Transcending Dark Night of the Soul. And one's Kindle and one is paperback, if I didn't mention that yet. And we're going through our final Dark Night of the Soul, a lot of us. And we're all the second wave of light workers. A lot of us are chosen. And that book is really applicable right now. It has methods to get through all this. And one thing that I hang on to from it is numerology. Like, when I left my... tongue-tied. When I left my last video, it said 444 on it, the clock. So I know I was meant to leave that one. And this one is inspirational. I'm receiving downloads as I speak, so I know this is meant to be shared. So, I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, no matter where you're at. Thank you for listening.